Chairman Manchin and members of the committee, on behalf of Air Liquide's more than 23,000 U.S. employees, thank you for highlighting hydrogen's role in the energy transition. Thank you also for the opportunity to testify today. My name is Mike Graff, and I am the Chairman and CEO of American Air Liquide. We are a world leader in the production and distribution of industrial gases, including hydrogen. Air Liquide, a proud founding member of the Fuel Cell and Hydrogen Energy Association, entered the hydrogen market over 60 years ago, leading industry efforts on investment, research, and technology development. With more than $1 billion already invested in hydrogen activities in the U.S. and more than $5 billion worldwide, Air Liquide is actively building the hydrogen future. In fact, we have committed to an additional investment of nearly $10 billion in low-carbon hydrogen by 2035 to more than triple sales of hydrogen and help substantially curb emissions. Importantly, hydrogen can ensure that the U.S. remains a leader in the energy economy of the future. By 2030, the U.S. hydrogen economy could generate $140 billion per year in revenue and support 700,000 local jobs. Globally, Air Liquide operates in 78 countries, and we see countries making comparable and sometimes greater investments in hydrogen. I hope that much of the nearly $10 billion mentioned will be invested here in the U.S. As I often say, hydrogen alone will not drive the clean energy transition, but the energy transition will not happen without hydrogen. It will take the concerted efforts of both industry and government to help achieve the nation's goal of net zero emissions by 2050. For our part, the private sector is ready to lead. The government's development of a flexible policy portfolio that rewards outcomes, allows for market growth, and drives innovation and private investment can help ensure a self-sustaining market and rapid adoption at scale while promoting smart climate policy. Programs like DOE's Earthshot, which is focused on reducing the cost of clean energy, illustrate the importance of the public-private partnership. Additionally, rapid implementation of the hydrogen hubs will help grow the ecosystems needed to develop the entire hydrogen value chain at scale, galvanizing a national hydrogen market. Proposed policies like the Hydrogen Infrastructure Initiative and Clean Hydrogen Production Act will incentivize the production and deployment of low-carbon hydrogen, help create high-paying jobs, and lower CO2 emissions across many sectors. Air Liquide is an active participant in all of these government efforts, which are essential for catalyzing hydrogen's role in the energy transition. As the policy framework develops, we must ensure that the U.S. can lead in hydrogen production. Hydrogen is versatile. This versatility enables us to leverage our vast and varied natural resources and develop the right combination of investment, production pathways, and end uses to meet our nation's needs. For example, Mr. Chairman, as you well know, in Appalachia, there is an abundant supply of natural gas. We can produce hydrogen from that supply, dramatically reducing transportation emissions compared to gasoline or diesel. And Air Liquide's CryoCap, a suite of carbon capture solutions, can further reduce CO2 emissions by over 90% at a steam methane reformer. Or, in a state like New Mexico, which as Senator Heinrich knows, there is an abundant solar power, and that abundant solar power and electrolysis can be used to create low-carbon hydrogen. The same is true in regions with abundant wind and hydropower. Air Liquide operates the world's largest proton exchange membrane electrolyzer, utilizing hydropower from the Canadian side of Niagara Falls to produce and supply the Northeast U.S. with low-carbon renewable hydrogen. The government should consider all options for hydrogen production to help reach the nation's net zero climate goal. By focusing on the outcome of hydrogen use, we can address the carbon intensity of hydrogen and enable producers to provide a robust supply of low-cost hydrogen while minimizing the environmental impact. Hydrogen is also very versatile in all its applications. For instance, in industrial applications, like supplying the chemical industry in Senator Cassidy's Louisiana, carbon capture, biogas, and hydrogen can be used to reduce the carbon footprint of this hard-to-abate sector. And as renewable power grows throughout the nation, hydrogen can address the intermittency issues of renewable power sources. By producing hydrogen from low-carbon power when grid supply outpaces demand, and then storing it for later use. Transportation is another exciting application. In Nevada, as Senator Cortez Masto knows, We will soon start up a $250 million hydrogen production facility that will use biogas to supply the mobility market in California and provide fuel for up to 40,000 fuel cell vehicles. As I said in the beginning, hydrogen alone will not drive the clean energy transition, but the energy transition will not happen without hydrogen. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. I'll be very happy to address any questions you may have.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.